Right, we are ready to get underway with another episode of Monday Nitro, the last one of the month of April, and then we will start preparing for the pay-per-view next month, Slamboree, which I think is around the 13th of May. So, this episode, what have we got? Well, like I say, I always try to utilise all of the workers, and each month I always try to get everyone to appear at least once, but obviously focusing on those who are more over with the fans. And there's no hardcore title on the line. It's a bit of a trial list to see if they do any better without it being a hardcore match. And I've got Stevie Ray, no title on the line. I've got Stevie Ray, and he's going to win a 4-way against M.I. Smooth for Wall and Van Hammer. Let's see how that goes. I'm not expecting much from it, but it keeps the guys active. Booker T and Goldberg, things are really heating up with their feud. They've not faced each other since Goldberg won the tournament to win the interim world title. Mike Sanders faces Hugh Morris for the first time, beats him by cheating. That really gets their feud off the road. That gets their feud started. Couldn't find the right words there. Interview with Chris Kanyon, hotting things up with the Cat. I think their feud is probably going to come to an end fairly soon. What about this for a 4-way Cruiserweight match? And this is a possible Cruiserweight title match at the next pay-per-view. Chris Candido, Lash LeRoux, Billy Kidman, Rey Mysterio. I think that would be an epic match, and that is pay-per-view worthy on its own. Interview with Shane Douglas, same thing with Mike Awesome, keeping things going there. They'll probably have a face-off next episode. I don't think they've fought each other since the Spring Stampede. Now, Dark Warriors are going to retain their tag team titles over a new tag team. A bit of a parody tag team. Big Sexy Freaks. Jim Duggan and Terry Funk. Let's see how it works. I don't think they're a team to be taken seriously, but the two faces, they're in the tag team division. I think the fans will buy into it, but we will see. Buff Bagwell is going to beat Konnan pretty straightforward, just to boost his ego a little bit. Jarrett and Sting, they're going to be kept. They're just going to trade insults inside the ring to hot things up with their feud. And then US title match. Kevin Nash wasn't. He didn't care about losing. He didn't put up a fight. Dustin Rhodes is going to beat Kevin Nash for the US title. It is going to be by disqualification, but it's the first time they've faced since their feud started last week when Kevin Nash attacked Dustin Rhodes. So, yeah, exactly as I expected with the opener. No difference whether there's a hardcore title or not. I'll have a think of what to do about the hardcore title and what to do about these guys. Maybe some of the lower mid-card guys could form a new stable. We could do with a couple more new stables after Blackout didn't work, and I'm hoping for Attraction, 5-star Attraction will work. Booker T, fans are buying into that. Happy with that. Mike Sanders, Hugh Morris. I think this will get better ratings as the feud heats up. It's in the early stages. Neither guy. Well, Mike Sanders quite over, but he's not been utilised much since I took over in January. Hugh Morris was obviously general erection, and people are buying into his new name. So I think there's a lot more to come from that one. Chris Kanyon backstage, that went well, that interview. Cruiserweight titles gained image, crowd reaction, match quality. I think with a build-up, I think that's a potential 90% plus rated match. I think it's for 4 hottest cruiserweights in the company right now, and yeah, Chris Candido, he's really, taken to being Cruiserweight champion. The fans have really bought into it, so that's a good move. Shane Douglas interview cutting into Mike Awesome, that went well. Dark Warriors, Big Sexy Freaks. Tag titles, Lost Image. Okay. But the Dark Warriors are still the tag champs. I could, in fact, I should find a team really for them to start feuding with. So we'll think about that one. Goldberg backstage. He lost over this from this segment. From his interview, that's a little bit surprising. Buff Bagwell Konnan didn't get a good match, didn't have any build up. Buff Blockbuster 1, 2, 3. Thought it'd get a bit higher than that, to be honest with you. Jeff Jarrett's in the ring, that went well. Sting comes out onto the stage. They trade insults back and forth, building toward a match between the two. So that is one to look out for. Most likely we will be getting Sting versus Jeff Jarrett at Slamboree. Now, main event, Dustin Rhodes, Kevin Nash. Happy with that. The crowd were up for it. Nash wasn't sluggish, didn't hinder the match at all. Let's see how it ends. Kevin Nash gets whipped into a corner by Rhodes, who charges in with a clothesline. Nash grabs the referee and pulls him in the way. Ref calls for a DQ as he collapses to the mat in pain. Nash gets out of the ring and walks off, having taken the cheap way out. I don't think the fight has finished. Kevin Nash and Rhodes have begun brawling again. They wind up brawling all the way down the aisle and out of view. Fantastic way to end a show. And overall, not bad, 68%, with the lowest rated being the opener and Buff Bagwell versus Konnan. Extreme Male, 1st of May. Jeff Jarrett, 35. Thought he was a bit younger than that. Buff Bagwell, a bit younger. Yeah, that's fine. For Walls, only 29. There we go. I thought Dustin Rhodes was a bit younger than that as well. Anyway, let's see. We're making money every month. This is great. Superb work. Our public image is improving every month. Wayne DeBruce, 1 month left. That won't be renewed. I don't think I'm going to use him at all, actually, this month. There's no need, other than to put some other of the lower mid-card guys over. He can be used as a jobber. Kaz Hayashi has 3 months left. Kaz or Yang, one of them, was suspended, wasn't he? Was it a no-show at an event or something? I can't remember. But yeah. Paul Diamond retired. Jackie Fargo. Lex Luger's returned from rehab. That could be very good news. We could get him feuding with another guy. See how he gets on, because he's still a big name, Lex Luger. Brian Clark's returned from suspension, so we have got Chronic back. Oh, Yang has returned from suspension, so it was him that was suspended. We have received interest from America One. So we are going to have another TV show each week, hopefully. I'll bring you up to date. In fact, let's have a little quick look now. And in my review of the month of April, I will go more into it. They've given me an option of any day, really. And I can think of a show name. And I've been offered prime time for 52 weeks. This is awesome. We have got another event. It's got to be Saturday, hasn't it? Can we do Saturday? Yeah. It's going to be a Saturday event. I will think of a name. Yeah, I'll be back with you for another video very shortly.